Harry stood at the observation deck of the derelict station, watching the sleek Corthanian hunter ship glide through the debris field like a predator through tall grass. 15 years. 15 years of running, hiding, surviving. And now, finally, she had found him. He didn't run this time. The airlock hissed open with a sound that echoed through the abandoned corridors. Harry turned slowly, hands clasped behind his back, as the figure emerged from the shadows. Honey was everything the stories said she was, 7 feet of lethal grace, her chitinous armor gleaming obsidian in the dim light, 4 arms each holding a weapon that had ended countless lives across a dozen systems. The Corthanian Huntress, they called her, the untouchable, the inevitable. She had been hunting Harry since he was 23 years old. He was 38 now. "You're finally here," Harry said, his voice calm, almost gentle. Honey's mandibles clicked in what might have been surprise. In all their years of cat and mouse, they had never actually spoken. She had tracked him across the outer rim, through the veiled nebula, into the lawless zones where even the Galactic Council feared to tread. But always, he had slipped away at the last moment. "The chase ends, human," Honey said, her translator rendering her chittering speech into flat, emotionless standard. "You have nowhere left to run." Harry smiled, but there was no warmth in it. "I'm not running anymore." He gestured to the observation window. Beyond it, 9 ships hung in formation, each one a different design, each one belonging to a different species, each one dark and silent. "Do you recognize them?" Harry asked. Honey's sensor stalks twitched. She moved closer to the window, her weapons never wavering from Harry's position. Her compound eyes scanned the vessels, and slowly, recognition dawned. "The Vraxian Death Hunter," Harry said, pointing to the first ship. "Caught up with me on Hemera Station 7 years ago. I killed him in the maintenance tunnels. Took 3 days." He moved his finger to the second ship. "Corvex the Flayer. He found me on the mining colony at Tertius 9. I dropped a plasma refinery on him. The humans there helped me hide what was left." Honey's weapons lowered fractionally. This was impossible. The hunters Harry named were legends, apex predators from species that had ruled their respective systems for millennia before humanity had even discovered fire. "Scythrix of the Scaled Brotherhood," Harry continued, his voice taking on a rhythmic quality like a eulogy. "Thyron the Endless, Kexnara the Voidborn, Jikar of the 16 Blades, Morthal, who had never failed a hunt in 3 centuries, Zalanar the Patient, and Vexthal, who claimed to have killed 1,000 sentients with his bare claws alone." Harry turned from the window to face Honey directly. 9 of the greatest hunters in known space. 9 beings who thought humans were easy prey, soft, weak, short-lived things from a backwater planet. 9 creatures who believed that because we lack your armor, your claws, your centuries of life, that we would be simple to kill. He took a step toward her. "They were wrong." Honey's translator crackled. You killed them all." "Every single one," Harry confirmed. "Do you know what they all had in common, Honey? Besides being dead, I mean." The Huntress didn't respond. "They all underestimated what desperation does to a human, what fear does, what anger does." Harry's eyes were cold now, hard as vacuum. "Your people, the Corthanian, you live for 800 years. You're stronger, faster, your senses are sharper. You can see in spectrums I can't even imagine. You were bred for millennia to be the perfect predators." He spread his hands. "But I only get 70, maybe 80 years if I'm lucky. And for 15 of those years I've done nothing but prepare for this moment. While you were hunting me, I was learning, studying. Every species has weaknesses, Honey. Humans are good at finding them. It's how we climbed to the top of our food chain. It's how we survived ice ages, plagues, wars that should have ended us." Harry moved to a control panel and activated a holographic display. Schematics appeared, detailed anatomical breakdowns of Corthanian physiology. "Did you know that your sensory stalks are directly connected to your primary neural cluster? Or that your chitinous armor, while nearly impervious to energy weapons, becomes brittle at temperatures below -40°C. Or that your four hearts beat in a synchronized rhythm that can be disrupted by a specific sonic frequency. Honey raised her weapons again, but there was hesitation now. I spent 3 years on Corthania, Harry said. Not the core worlds, I couldn't get there, but the outer colonies. I worked in hospitals, studied your biology, learned your language before the translators could help. I befriended your people, Honey. Good people, scientists, doctors. They taught me everything about your species, never knowing why I wanted to learn. You're bluffing, Honey said, but her translator couldn't hide the uncertainty in her voice. Harry pressed a button. The lights in the station shifted to a harsh blue spectrum, one that Corthanian eyes perceived as blinding white. Honey's sensor stalks retracted instinctively, and in that moment of disorientation, Harry moved. He was across the room in seconds, something small in his hand. Not a weapon, Honey would have detected that. A canister. He threw it at her feet, and it exploded in a cloud of aerosol particles. Honey staggered. The compound was affecting her respiratory spiracles, clogging them. A mixture Harry had synthesized from plants native to Corthania itself, harmless to humans, devastating to her species. I could kill you right now, Harry said quietly, standing at a safe distance. I've had the means for years, but I didn't want to ambush you, Honey. That wouldn't be right, not after everything. The Huntress fell to one knee, struggling to breathe. Her weapons clattered to the floor. Do you know why I chose this station? Harry continued. Why here, why now? Because I'm tired, Honey, tired of running, tired of hiding, tired of looking over my shoulder. But most of all, I'm tired of killing. He held up a second canister, this one different. This is the antidote. It'll clear your respiratory system in seconds. I'm going to give it to you, and then we're going to talk. Harry tossed the canister to Honey. She caught it reflexively, her compound eyes focusing on him with an intensity that could have melted hull plating. After a moment's hesitation, she activated it, and the mist enveloped her. Her breathing eased. Why? Honey demanded, rising to her full height. Because you were sent to hunt me for stealing classified Corthanian technology, Harry said. Technology that I took to save my sister's life. She had a disease that human medicine couldn't cure. Your people's medical technology could, so I stole it. I'm not sorry for that. He met her gaze steadily. But I am sorry that it led to this. 15 years of violence, 9 deaths, a human and a Corthanian locked in a cycle that's benefited neither of us. Honey was silent for a long moment. Then slowly, she picked up her weapons and holstered them. The contract on your life is still active, she said. I know, Harry replied, but you can tell them you found me dead. There's a body in cold storage, genetic match, everything. I've set up a new identity. I'll disappear properly this time. No more hunters, no more killing. Why should I agree to this? Harry smiled, and this time there was genuine warmth in it. Because you're tired too, Honey. I can see it. 15 years chasing one human when you could have been doing something that mattered. We're both victims of pride, yours, mine, your government's. It's time to end it. The Huntress considered this. Then, with a gesture Harry had learned meant agreement in Corthanian culture, she nodded. 9 are dead, Harry said softly. You don't have to be the 10th. Honey turned toward the airlock, then paused. You would have one, she said. If I had forced the fight, you would have killed me. Yes, Harry admitted, but I'm glad I didn't have to find out if I was right. The Huntress departed, her ship disappearing into the black. Harry watched her go, then activated the station's self-destruct sequence. In 3 hours, there would be nothing left but debris. He had one more identity prepared, one more life to live. Maybe this time he could live it in peace.